Well, I'm packing my bags because I'm taking a trip where I'm gonna meet up with Jeff McGee, Chase Hebner, Chase's buddy Andy. Where are we going? We're off to Costa Rica and I'm only bringing my foil. So we're waiting for a ride from our homie Joel at Backcountry Foil Surfing. It's these adventures these guys take you on. All I can tell you right now is that we're in Costa Rica. And that might even be too much. Chase Hebner, Jeff McGee, Andy.
Are you kidding or no?
He's not making it on this trip.
Oh, hey.
Jeff, where are we?
I think it's a palm orchard. Not sure if we're supposed to be here or not. We're gonna find a waterfall.
One flight. That's all it took to get here.
We're gonna take all the skills that we've crafted behind the boat for years on the hydrofoils and put those skills to the test in some real waves in the Pacific Ocean.
Man, this is awesome. We're here. Yeah, and we're staying at a sick hotel.
We're doing our first day of tourism activities.
About a 30-minute drive. I think we're on a 30-minute walk. It's go time. We just saw everybody going to the top, so we got to catch up, Tim. Tim's talking about how much easier it is going up than down. I don't think we're walking down, Tim.
Yeah, we are.
I don't think so. Tim doesn't like heights. Yeah, Tim! You gotta come with me. Here we go. Woo! Yeah! So this is an excursion within an excursion. Doesn't necessarily have to happen, but if you got the time. Actually really well timed because it is hot here. We dress warm, we bring wetsuits. He's like laughed. I was like, oh, you get here. I'm like, okay, that's why he laughed because it's pretty hot in a great way. Say there's a 3-wave set and we're going to catch the second or third. The wave before it's going to break and the water's going to be, you're going to see it's kind of bubbly and white from the wave washing through it before. If you can avoid that whitewash, you want to try and avoid it. Don't get stuck in it. It's happening right now. We're on a beach in Costa Rica right now. About to go foiling. Behind the seat is... We got good vibes right now. So Andy got into foiling because Chase.
I saw him foil and I was like, man, he's on wave 5 or 6 behind the boat, and I was like, I want to do that. Wake surfing is awesome, super enjoyable to go out with your buds and do it, but you know, the idea of turning the whole lake into a playground is very transformational.
Now this is on such a bigger scale.
Absolutely. Same skill set, more fast, fun.
Do you remember one moment where you're just like...
I think it was the one where I probably got drilled. I think we got on video. I was going fast. I saw the other ski. I think I saw you. I was like, you.
Yeah.
I was just going too fast. I couldn't keep it down. But I mean, it was a very safe fall. The ski came and got me very quickly.
That was fast. Fastest I've ever been by far. Probably the biggest waves I've ever ridden in my life. Chase and I even shared one together where I was like,
I caught that. That was good, yeah.
We were like, this would be cool, but I'm so scared to hit you. I'm like, ooh.
I feel like if we talk more,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
like, hey, go down, and then we'll go up, and we'll just like,
Dude, all of these things that I've ridden in my life coming together. Like you see it, like it's gonna fade out and then it was standing up another one. Like that's like a skateboard. So I'm gonna just come down
It's a skate park out there.
and go hit that, and like it felt like skating, surfing.
And you're going fast as a railie cut.
Yeah.
At moments you're like, oh gosh.
Joel actually has been around the sport of wakeboarding for a really long time, all the way back. If you know what the Projects is, worked there for a long time, from Canada, been on the water for a long time. How have you found yourself here in Costa Rica?
I could always see through this and know that if I could foil behind a boat, that I would have the skill to transfer into other waves, bigger waves, kind of a level I've never been to before, because I'm not a really good surfer at all, but I understand tow sports. I've been learning to tow foil for years, as crazy as it sounds, in Canada on Lake Ontario, and I just finally got smart and said, you know what, I'm going to go chase some better conditions in a better environment. A large part of our client base definitely been people just like me who started behind a wake boat, got that foundation and skills, and then kind of like that little switch went off. It's like, I bet I can do that in a wave. And that's really where the magic is. It's kind of a high level to entry to get in the foiling game, because you got to get on that board that's intimidating. You got to learn to ride it. It's different than anything else you've ridden. But once you've kind of paid your dues and you've entered that level of just getting up in control, riding around, maybe catching a wave behind a boat, the acceleration from that foundation of skills, I think it's fair to say you're an exceptional a waterman in this realm, but like you picked it up fast.
So people think that foiling is like this big scary sword that's underneath you, and you can get hurt riding anything on the water, and foiling is not any worse. Like it's actually something that I was like, oh, this is crazy, but once I realized, okay, it's not that bad, and I really started to enjoy it and have a lot of fun. So I've created a lot of content. You can go to my channel, learn how to foil, learn it on the boat, do it well, and I can't believe how attainable this really is, because that's what you're saying. The magic happens out here because it's actually not that big of a transition to go from the boat to riding these waves.
Most people, the biggest difference they're going to point to probably is the speed. You ride faster.
And the biggest takeaway is that when you go into the ocean, you have to just size your wing down.
And that's part of the thrill too. Dropping into a wave like dropping into a half pipe or a quarter pipe, it's a bit of a commitment.
But you guys are doing it in a really nice environment, because you've got these waves that just really don't exist many places that we found. And so you're getting on these long, friendly waves.
We have a really consistent waves here. It's a bit of a miracle how regular the waves are and how regular the surf is. Pretty much any day we can get you a wave to go play on. So we can match the rider to a smaller, friendlier wave, or potentially find something that's a lot more aggressive and for a more advanced rider. We're just having the best time teaching boat riders, wake foilers, to transfer their skill set into the waves.
And I think you said it well when you're like, look, I don't surf much. And to surf in ocean waves, there's a lot of variables that have to happen between getting the right spot and paddling and continuing to do that. I love surfing, but man, now that I've foiled in the waves, getting towed in, it's a whole new world. Like, it's opened up such a large playground. It's kind of spoiled me, and I want you guys to get spoiled too. So.
That's actually the biggest disclaimer we should put out there, is if you are a boat rider and you go start riding waves, it's going to change your life, so just beware.
Well, if you guys have any questions or comments for myself, you guys can put those below, and also for Joel and his team, you guys can put those in the questions or comments, but you can also go to any of the places they have their info. Where can they reach out to you guys?
You can always check our website, foilsurfingexcursions.com, or just search for Backcountry Foil Surfing. We're on Instagram and YouTube as well. We try and put out a lot of regular content there.
Yeah, he's got some YouTube content. Go check that out. We'll put that in the links in the description below. Always appreciate it when you guys like and share, and you can also subscribe if you want to see more content, and hit the notification bell so you know when those videos go live. And no matter what you're doing, wherever you're doing it, enjoy your ride. Peace. I've done a lot of things, but man, this is pretty much up there, top 3 of coolest things I've ever done in my life.